What's going on, guys? Irish Wealth here, back with another video. So today we're just going to do a quick little portfolio update, see how the portfolio is getting on, and then I'm going to talk about one more industry that I'm looking at investing in for the future as part of my growth stock portfolio. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So the market's been pretty choppy over the last couple of weeks. You'll see here that at our kind of worst, we were down to about nearly just 5-6% return. And then in the last sort of number of days, we're back up now to about just under 11% return, or €250. So looking very positive. A lot of my growth stocks have recovered really nicely. So if we have a look at my individual investments, NIO is still kind of struggling. Down a significant amount. I'll be looking to actually add to NIO if it's my only growth stock in the red in the next sort of few days and weeks. Palantir has had a very nice kind of turnaround. They've had some big news, another massive contract that they've signed for just under 90 million with the National Nuclear Security Administration. So big news for Palantir. They seem to be picking up contracts consistently now. There's a lot of good news surrounding Palantir, so very excited about the future about them. But you know, as long as they're kind of under around the $25 mark, I'll still be adding to my position. I'd actually love to get up to around 15 shares of Palantir. That'd be great. Square has been very kind of choppy, very up and down the last sort of couple of months. I'm not too bothered about adding to my position in Square, as I just feel like there's kind of better opportunities out there. Then in terms of Tesla, I've managed to get up to just under a share. I would like to get up to a share, but today, just today alone, it's kind of shot up to just around the $700 mark. So I'll be seeing how Tesla plays out, but I will be trying to just bring it up to that kind of one share mark, and I'll be happy enough there. But if it dips down to, you know, the 600 mark again, I'll definitely be loading up a good bit more on that as well. So I've made up this little chart just to kind of give a visual on my growth stocks portfolio, because I feel like when I'm going through it and trading 2 and 2, it kind of looks like I've just plucked a load of random companies and there's no real rationale behind it. So I'll just kind of walk through the actual portfolio now, which is currently valued at €1,035. And then I've broken it up into industries and sectors that I feel have the biggest potential for growth in the next sort of decade and a half. And my weighting in each sector is basically how high conviction I am on that particular sector performing the best. So if we go here, you'll see electric vehicles makes up 63.5% of the portfolio, as I feel like electric vehicles have the biggest potential out of the industries that I've outlined in my growth stocks portfolio. So NIO and Tesla taking up the main spots here. But yeah, that's definitely my highest conviction for now. Then if we move on to data analytics, I've just got the one company in Palantir here, as I just think sort of big data, you know, analytics, being able to leverage data. Palantir are head and shoulders above their competition right now, and they've just got ridiculous opportunities to grow in the next sort of 5 to 10 years. So I will be keeping an eye out for other companies to add to this sort of sector, but for now I'm happy with Palantir, happy to keep adding to my position there. And I think about a quarter of the portfolio is good, maybe 25% if I can get it to that, dedicated towards data. So the next sector I've identified is plant-based food, and we've got our one holding in here, which is Tattooed Chef. I was trying to decide between Tattooed Chef and Beyond Meat, but I think going forward there's probably a place for both in my portfolio. I think about 8.5% is pretty fair with this. I'll be looking to probably reduce that and get payments up to around the 10% mark, but I'll see how it goes. I just think with the world trying to move to a more kind of sustainable future, more kind of vegan and plant-based alternatives will become a lot more popularized in the next sort of 10 years, as there's immense area for growth in this sector. So happy enough with the 8.5 for now, and we'll see how it goes. And then, yeah, payments. So we just got the one holding here, which is Square. So it makes up just over 5.5% of the overall portfolio. But as I touched on, I'd rather see payments kind of go up to the sort of 10% kind of mark. So I'll be looking out for other opportunities, or maybe adding to my position in Square here, as I do feel like the payments industry is in for a lot of disruption in the next 10 years, particularly around the implementation of cryptocurrencies as well. So I do want to increase my holding in the payment industry. So over the last couple of weeks, I've been sort of analysing my growth stocks portfolio, and I'm quite happy with the 4 sort of sectors that I've kind of nailed down here. There's a bit of crossover as well, like, Tesla being in electric vehicles could almost pass as a data analytics company as well, with all the analytics that they're going to be gathering on people, and as well heavily involved in the payment sector. But I think one area that I've sort of identified that I want to start investing in is the gaming sector. Now, there's one company that I'm very excited about. Let's just find it here. It's called Corsair Gaming. So I may be looking to get into this, or there's also an ETF that I've been having a look at as well. And I might do a separate video on this. The two of these is Van Eck Vectors Video Gaming, and it's actually an ETF, and it's got a load of different sort of video game companies within the ETF. So I think there's like massive potential with this as well. It's grown a nice bit since its inception, up to about $42 now. So yeah, I think video games and gaming is definitely a sector that's lacking in my growth stocks portfolio right now, as I think the gaming industry, while it's booming now, has immense sort of upside potential and a long way to go in the future. So that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If there's any sort of other areas you think I should look into in terms of growth stocks as well, give an old comment down in the comment section or hit me up on Instagram. I always like to hear other people's ideas of different sectors that they feel like are going to grow over time. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new around here, smash that subscribe button and give the video a like, as it really helps me out. So thanks a million, guys, and I will see you in the next one.